Bloom is underway. Believe it or not, the Green Bay Botanical Garden has the largest spring bloom here in the state of Wisconsin. Guess how many blooms? 500,000. And it is amazing, I'm telling you what. All right, we had a lot of clouds this morning. We saw some sunshine this afternoon. Now the clouds are beginning to come back in just a bit. Here was the scene earlier today. Of course, we had that deluge north and west of the Fox Valley, some very heavy rain across parts of Outagamie County. The clouds broke into sunshine during the late afternoon. We're going to see kind of a mixture of hazy sunshine and clouds this evening, and then a chance for a few more showers and thunderstorms later on tonight. John?
Cameron, thank you. The latest on COVID now. Cases do continue to tick up here in the Badger State. Officials reported more than 2,500 new cases for today, which is the most for a day since February. That brings the 7-day average to more than 1,900 per day. Again, the highest since February 12th. Covering Wisconsin now, wrong-way crashes are on the rise. Ryan Jenkins spoke with the Department of Transportation about actions being taken and technology being used to try to save lives.
Shot coming up. He's able to make the pass for an easy one.
Strong finish. Tatum with Hill on him. Mismatch Boston wants, and he gets a foul and one for Jason Tatum. Boston smart draws his.
We apologize. That was not the story about wrong-way crashes. But with that as a preview, we're going to transition to sports right now. John Miller here live in studio. And John, there is a big game coming to Lambeau Field, and we're going to be seeing a familiar sight out there. John?
Yeah, John, the NFL schedule release isn't until tomorrow night at 7 p.m., and we already knew the Packers were going to London to face the Giants in Week 5. Well, this morning, another Packers game was announced by the league. Former head coach Mike McCarthy is coming back to town on November 13th for a Week 10 matchup against the Green and Gold. It's his first time back since he was let go in December of 2018. The last time a former Packers head coach faced off against his former team was when Mike Holmgren was in town in 2007 for a divisional round game with Seattle, in which the McCarthy-led Packers blew the Seahawks out. And the Packers have dominated the series over the last 10 years. As this graphic on the screen shows, they're 6-1. As Packer fans can remember, most of those games were absolute nail-biters, and Green Bay leads the all-time series 20-17. And I sure hope Packer fans can give McCarthy a standing ovation because he deserves it, John.
All right, we'll see what happens. John Miller, thanks so much. Still ahead here, what Governor Evers had to say about cleaner energy when he visited Northeast Wisconsin today. He was at Lambeau Field, staying with the Packers theme. We'll be right back here on NBC 26.
And now your weather with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland, featuring the 3-degree guarantee. Sponsored by Capital Credit Union.
Once again, I am live at the Green Bay Botanical Garden. Just a beautiful evening right now. You can see everything is blooming around me. The weather today, a little bit cooler than what we saw yesterday, but the hot weather is coming back big time as we move into tomorrow afternoon. Take a look at your 7-day temperature trend. Yes, that is a 90. I am forecasting 90 degrees tomorrow. We're going to see 80s to around 90 on Friday, and then the temperature is going to start to drop off over the weekend, and especially as we head into next week. So yeah, cooler today, but still well above normal. Our normal high is in the mid-60s. Most of us today managed to get up into the mid and upper 70s. Right now it is 78 degrees in Princeton. As far as what's going on here at the Green Bay Botanical Garden, we've got a few high clouds, a little blue sky, and some haze. The temperature right now is sitting at 75 degrees. That is also the high temperature for the day. 72 right now in Appleton with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Dew points have climbed up into the 60s. Earlier today, we had that very heavy rain event. It produced flooding north and west of the Fox Cities. Parts of Outagamie County picking up 3 to 5 inches of rain from a stationary thunderstorm. It is quiet right now, but you can see we've got more thunderstorms across northwestern Wisconsin, back into Minnesota, and that activity is going to start to work off towards the east later on tonight. You can see we've got a tornado watch now up for west central Wisconsin, back into southern Minnesota. Several warnings as well, severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings. And as the evening progresses, those thunderstorms will move to the east. But based on the Storm Prediction Center risk category, you can see the thunderstorms will be weakening as they make their way towards Lake Michigan. Having said that, a strong to severe thunderstorm cannot be ruled out later on tonight into early tomorrow morning. All of that developing along and north of a warm front. South of that warm front today, it wasn't warm, it was hot. Temperatures across southern Wisconsin getting up into the mid-90s this afternoon, and that heat is headed our way for tomorrow. The record high tomorrow, 87 degrees. I think that record is in jeopardy. Obviously, I'm forecasting a high of 90. We'll see highs in the lower to mid-90s, south and west of Green Bay, closer to Lake Michigan with a gusty southeast wind, 50s and 60s. 90s aren't something we typically see during the month of May, but it does happen. You have to go back to 2019 to find the last May in which we had high temperatures in the 90s. In fact, that May, we had a high of 97. We have not been that hot since then. All right, along with the heat, we're going to get some humidity, dew points, getting up into the lower 70s tomorrow. So when you combine the heat with the humidity, you get the heat index. That's summer's equivalent to winter's wind chill. And many of us will see heat index values in the mid to upper 90s by tomorrow afternoon. Get ready for some July-like weather, no doubt about it. So tonight, warm and muggy, 60s, a chance for a scattered shower or thunderstorm. If we do get a thunderstorm, locally heavy rain is possible, maybe some gusty winds and hail. Tomorrow, a chance for an isolated thunderstorm during the morning or early afternoon as the warm front lifts to the north, and then hazy, hot, and humid as we move into the afternoon. My 3-degree guarantee for tomorrow is 90. If I can hit that high within 3 degrees, we will donate $100 to Wise Women Gathering Place. And we did that today. I forecast 72. The high temperature just hit 75 degrees. We saw a little bit of sunshine and those northeast winds backed off just a bit. 87 on Friday, 78 on Saturday. Sun and clouds both days. Chance for a shower or a thunderstorm, and then turning cooler as we head into next week. So yeah, it is a beautiful evening here at the Green Bay Botanical Garden. More than just flowers blooming right now. We actually have a habitat exhibit underway right now, and I am joined by Susan Garrett. She is the executive director here at the Green Bay Botanical Garden. Good evening, Susan.
Good evening, Cameron.
Everything has come alive.
Finally, we've been waiting for it.
So beautiful. You got the daffodils, you got the tulips. It's just amazing.
Yes.
And then you also have a new exhibit as well.
Yes, behind us is part of the exhibit.
Are we standing too close?
No, I think
it's a little scary.
I know, they do bite off the females bite the male head off. You know that, yes. Yeah, so our exhibit habitat is a Smithsonian exhibit.
Okay.
We have it here at the garden for about a year. There are 8 exhibits that are unique habitats to Northeast Wisconsin.
Wow.
This is part of our Bugs B&B exhibit that runs all the way down this hillside. Come on out and check it out.
Okay, and come on out. How about come out on Friday? What's going out on Friday? That's a big day.
Friday, yes. So Friday is National Public Gardens Day.
Okay.
And we have free admission for all who come. So it's a great opportunity to come out, see the exhibit, see the spring blooms, and just really get out in nature and enjoy the day.
I have a feeling this place is going to be pretty busy on Friday.
I think we will be. You're going to give us good weather,
Oh yeah, it's
right?
going to be warm. It's going to be warm and humid, but man, it's worth it to come out and take a look at these beautiful flowers that are now blooming here. Thank you so much,
You're
Susan.
very welcome.
We'll be right back.
The Green Bay Packers and Governor Tony Evers are talking about cleaner energy. They held a Focus on Energy event today at Lambeau Field. And the effort behind the event is to promote energy efficiency and renewable resources statewide.
So by increasing energy efficiency, our state needs less energy. This is why it's so incredibly important to keep the pedal on the accelerator when it comes to energy efficiency.
Governor Evers also reconfirmed his commitment to make Wisconsin electricity carbon-free by 2050. Well, coming up in sports, it was a slugfest in Cincinnati as the Brewers closed out their 3-game series against the Reds. We'll be right back.
And now, sports with John Miller.
The first place in the NL Central, Milwaukee Brewers coming into Wednesday trying to take down the Reds to win the series 2-1 over Cincinnati. Adrian Hauser on the mound for the Brew Crew. And this would be a tough day at the ballpark for him. In the bottom of the second, Tyler Stevenson is up with the bases juiced, and he rips this one out to left field. That's going to bring all 3 runners home to make it 7-0. Stevenson had 4 RBIs on the day. But the story for the Brewers in this one was Christian Yelich. Here he is, a triple away from the cycle in the top of the ninth. He rips it down the right field line, putting on his PF Flyers. He's going to make it to third. It's his third cycle of his career, and they have all come, get this, against the Reds. Brewers try to come back, but fall 14-11. And the Brewers have the day off tomorrow as they head down to Miami for a 3-game series against the Marlins. And this morning, the Packers announced their Bill Walsh Diversity Coaching Fellowship participants. Head coach Matt LaFleur made the announcement of 12 new coaches who will join the staff over the next 2 months. The fellowship is designed to increase the number of full-time NFL minority coaches. One of those coaches has ties to a new Green Bay Packers second-round wide receiver Christian Watson. Noah Pauley, the wide receivers coach for North Dakota State, was one of the 12. Pauley is actually